Hi guys, today is Tuesday, October 19th, 2021. So for math, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over yesterday's assignment, which was page 143. And I asked you to do number 4. And then on the back, I asked you to do number 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we are going to go over that today. And then we are going to learn a new math lesson today, which is going to be lesson 4.2. And it says compare numbers using numerals to 10. And that is on page 145. And then the next page is 147, and it has some peppers and some corn on the top. So these are the two pages that you need to grab, please. Which it should be together in your folder like this. It should be one behind the other just like this. But that's the lesson we're on, 4.2. So if you need to go get it, pause the video and go get it and make sure you have a pencil. And if you're ready, then we will begin. So the first thing that we're going to do is go over yesterday. So number 4, they wanted us to match them up and then circle the group that is less. Now remember, less means smaller. And yesterday I posted some videos and some songs and just some extra little videos for you to watch. Well, if you notice, there was a song that was called More or Fewer. Fewer is another word for less, okay? Fewer means it has a smaller amount. So either way, you could say less or fewer. So for number 4, we need to look at our orange chicks and then look at our yellow chicks and compare them. We're going to look at them and see which group has fewer, which group is less. But before I do that, I need to pair them up. That will help me. Ready? Pair them up. Pair them up. Pair them up, pair them up, pair them up, pair them up, pair them up. So all of them have partners. What do you notice? There are 2 orange chicks left over on the top. So that tells me that this orange group, the group on the top, has more. If this group has more, and we ran out of chicks down here, then this group has fewer chicks or less chicks. So I'm going to be circling my bottom yellow group because my bottom yellow group is the group of chicks that are less or fewer. All right, I'm going to turn it over. And now let's look at our buckets. Number 5, they want us to match them up and then circle the group that is greater. Remember, greater is bigger. Greater has more, the bigger amount. So let's pair them up. 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 And I just pair them up by drawing a line from the red to the blue because I make them partners. So I partnered all of them up that I could. What did we notice? There are 2 red buckets or pails left over. We don't have any more blue. Now remember, they want us to circle the group that has the greater amount. Which group has more, the bigger amount? That would be the red group because the red group has some left over and the blue group ran out. So the red buckets are more or greater, bigger than the blue. So now let's take a look at number 6. Number 6, they want us to focus on which group is less or fewer. So that's just the opposite of greater or bigger. Now we're going to switch our brain and our focus is going to be on the group that has the smaller amount, less or fewer. So I'm going to pair them up by drawing a line. One blue gets one red. One blue gets one red. And what'd you notice? We have one left over here. We ran out of the blue ones. That means that there are fewer or less blue buckets. I ran out of blue, but I still had some red. So that tells me that there are more red buckets. There are fewer or less blue buckets. So I circled the blue this time because we focused on the group that was less. Now let's look at number 7. Number 7, there are green buckets and red buckets. We're going to do the same. They want us to pair them up, match them, and then circle the group that is less, the smallest amount, fewer. So I'm going to partner them up, pair up one green with one red, one green with one red, one green with one red, one green with one red. Uh-oh, I ran out of red. I have no more red left. Wow, I've got 3 extra greens on the top that don't get partners because we ran out on the bottom. So that tells my brain that the red group is less or fewer than the green group. And number 8, they want us to look at these buckets here and they want us to draw buckets to show a greater, bigger amount. Okay, so first I'm going to count the buckets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 red buckets. Okay, I'm going to draw buckets down here. Now remember, I have to draw a group of buckets that are greater or bigger, more than the red buckets. So I know there are 5 red buckets. I have to draw more than 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I stop right there? No, because 5 and 5 are the same. They're equal. They don't want us to draw equal. They want us to draw more or greater than. So I have to keep drawing some more buckets so that the bottom group has more. So now I drew 6. Is 6 bigger than 5? Yes, it is. So I could stop right there if I want. I could draw another one and have 7. Is 7 greater or bigger than 5? Yes. How about 8? Yes. How about 9? Yes. How about 10? Yes. And I could go on and on and on because I had to make sure that I had a group that was greater than 5. So as long as my group down here is bigger than 5, then I got this answer right. So in my case, I drew 10 down here. So is 10 greater or bigger than 5? Yes. Look at all of these blue ones down here that are left over without partners. We ran out of red buckets, right? We paired them up, pair them up, pair them up, pair them up, pair them up. And we ran out of red buckets, and we have all of these left over. So I know that my bottom group is greater or bigger than my top group. Okay? All right, so let's move on. So today's lesson is lesson 4.2. So make sure that you have your name on the top with a pencil. First thing you do is write your name with a pencil. Okay. So, this little girl's name is Emily. Everybody say hi, Emily. She is planting seedlings or little plants. She plants 5 red pepper seeds and 7 yellow. We're going to draw that picture. If you do not have red or yellow at home, that's okay, boys and girls. You could use any 2 colors that you have. Okay, so I'm going to draw 5 red pepper seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 red pepper seeds. And then I'm going to write 5 right here. Body, big fat belly, hat on the top. So there's 5. And then I'm going to draw 7 yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 yellow. And then I'm going to write 7 right here. Okay, so I have 5 red, 7 yellow. And I know it's kind of hard to see the 7, so I'm going to go over that yellow with my black. Okay, so now what they want us to do is they want us to compare them. They want us to match them up, and they want us to see which group has more. Okay, so more means that it has the greater or bigger amount. So I'm going to pair them up, 1 red with 1 black. Pair them up, pair them up, pair them up, pair them up. They each get a partner. What do I notice? There are 2 more down below that do not get partners because we ran out of red on the top. So that tells me that down below, the yellow or the black seeds have more. So I'm going to circle it, and I'm going to circle the 7 because 7 is more than 5. Can you say that? Say it with me. 7 is more than 5. That means it has a bigger amount. All right, we are going to turn the page. And on the back here, we are going to look. Oh, it looks like a beautiful garden. It looks like Emily is planting a garden, right? All right, so she has some tomatoes in a row, and she has some peppers in a row. She has little signs that show how many she planted. So she's got 3 tomatoes, and she's got 7 peppers. Which group has more? If you said 7, you are right. 7 is more than 3. That means it has a bigger amount. Now let's look at our next side of the garden of Emily's. She's got carrots. Wow, she's got 10 carrots. And she's got corn, 5 corn. 10 carrots, 5 corn. Which one has more? If you said 10, you are right. 10 is more than 5. 10 is more than 5. So for number 1, they showed us an example, and this is what we have to do. We're looking at the red watering cans and the blue watering cans, and we are pairing them up to compare. Here we go. Match them, match them, match them. Oh no, we ran out of red, didn't we? We have 1 extra blue one at the bottom. So I know that the blue watering cans they have more than the red. So let's count the red. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to write 3 right here because that's how many red I have. Now let's count the blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blue. So which one has more? Oh, I know that the blue group has more. 4 is greater than 3. 4 is more than 3. So I'm going to circle 4. They want us to circle the number that has more. And we know that 4 is bigger than 3. It's greater than 3. 4 has more than 3. All right. We're going to take this page and sit it aside. And now we are going to work on the next page. So, for number 2, we're going to do this one together, and then you're going to do the rest all by yourself. So, for number 2, they want us to count the numbers in each group and write them. And then we're going to circle. Actually, we're not going to circle this time. Guess what? As I'm reading the directions, it says we are going to mark an X on the number that is less than the other. Okay? So first, we're going to count the peppers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to write the number 4. There it is, 4. I have 4 green peppers. And now I'm going to count my corn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 corn. I have 4 green peppers. Which one is less? Remember, less is smaller. Which one has the smaller amount or the fewer amount? Well, I'm going to pair them up, partner them up. 1 pepper to 1 corn, 1 pepper to 1 corn, 1 pepper to 1 corn. What do we notice? We have an extra corn. We ran out of peppers. That means that the peppers are less than the corn. There is a smaller or fewer amount of peppers. So 4 is less than 5. And I know I circled it, but the directions actually say to put an X over it. So there you go. Put an X over the number that is fewer or less than, and it is 4. Copy me, everyone. 4 is less than 5. All right, and so for number 3, you're going to count the vegetables in each group. You're going to write the number. So count and write the number. Count and write the number. Then they want you to draw more peas to make the number equal. Okay, so first you're going to count the red peppers and write the number. Then you're going to count the peas and write the number. Now you're not counting each individual pea like that. You're just counting the big pea pod, okay? So you're going to count those and write the number. Then they want you to draw more peas to make it equal to the peppers. Okay, so be careful with that. We're going to go over that the next day, okay? All right. Turn it over. On the back here, they've got some corn and they've got some tomato. These are seeds, little packets of seeds. What they want you to do for number 4 is they want you to count the corn packets, the corn seeds, and write the number. Count the tomato seeds and write the number. After you do that, you're going to mark an X on the number that is less, smaller, okay? You're going to mark an X on the number that is smaller, just like how we did right here with our peppers and corn. We counted our peppers, we had 4. We counted our corn, we had 5. and we put an X over the 4 because 4 is less than 5. So you're going to do the same thing here. You're going to count, write the number. Count, write the number. Put an X over the number that is less, okay? For number 5, they want us to count the flowers, and then they want us to draw a group of flowers that is less, okay? So we'll go ahead and do number 5 together. Are you ready? Here we go. It's kind of like the one that we did yesterday. Let's count the flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 flowers. So right here I need to write 6. Now they want me to draw a group of flowers that is less, okay, that is smaller. All right, so I have to draw a group that is less than. Now, I said that it was kind of like yesterday's, but for yesterday's, if you remember, on yesterday's, we actually had to draw more. We had to draw a greater amount, a bigger amount we had to draw. So today we're going to draw less, which means a smaller amount. So I have 6 flowers. Can I draw 6 down here? No, because that would not be less than. If I drew 6 and I have 6 on the top, then that would be equal. We don't want it to be equal. We want it to be less. We want it to be smaller. So I'm going to draw 1. Would that work? Yes, it would work. I could draw 1, yep, because 1 is less than 6 or fewer than 6. Could I draw 2? Sure. 2 is less than 6. 3, yes, 3 is less than 6. 4, yes, 4 is less than 6. 5, yes, 5 is less than 6. 6, no, I can't draw 6. If I draw 6, then they'll be equal. So how can I make sure that my bottom group is less or smaller? I can pair it up, pair it up, pair it up, pair it up, pair it up. Oh, there is 1 left over on the top, and I ran out on the bottom, which tells me that my bottom group is less, and that's what I want. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to write the number. And I know that 5 is less than 6. 5 is fewer than 6. Put an X over 5 because 5 is less than 6. Okay? So your job today, boys and girls, is going to be number 3, the fish that has the red peppers and the peas. You're going to count the red peppers and write the number. Count the green peas and write the number. But then they want you to draw more peas to make them equal, to make them the same. So I would match them and pair them up, and then I would add more to make them equal so they all get a partner. We'll go over this tomorrow. So make sure you do it, and then we'll go over the answers. And then on the back, you're going to do number 4, which is the heart. You're going to count the corn seeds, write the number. Count the tomato seeds, write the number. Then you're going to put an X on the number that is less, fewer. Okay. All right, boys and girls, keep up the great work. I'm so proud of you. Before I let you go, let's just go over our numbers. Here we go. Copy me. 9, 4, 1, 5, 6, 10, 8, 2, 7, 0, 3. All right, one more time. I want you to do it by yourself. Say it, and then I'll say it a little bit later. You can see if you got it right. 9, 4, 1, 5, 6, 10, 8, 2, 7, 0, 3. Good job, boys and girls. Keep up the good work. One last thing before I let you go. Let's make a rocket ship and practice counting backwards, okay? It's super important that we can practice counting backwards. We're going to start at 10 and go all the way down backwards to 0, and then our rocket ships can blast off. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off! To outer space my rocket goes. All right, let's do it a little bit faster. Ready? Copy me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off! All right, thank you, boys and girls. Keep up the hard work. I'm super proud of you. See you later. Bye.